Well, hello there. I'm back. Remember me? Joy. I haven't been around much lately. I've been around more than much lately. But the thing is, ever since my friends and I got that Marco Polo, I make like 20 little videos a day, and they make 20 back to me. And so I have like face-to-face conversations with people these days. Oh my gosh, I just got to talk to my granddaughter in love. I call her Miss Lauren. She makes me so happy. She makes my skin tingle. I love that girl. I cannot tell you how much. But anyway, I've had the most wonderful last few days. There's nothing better for me than sitting back and just letting God show me how much He loves me by doing. You know how when you love somebody, Princess Di. Princess Di for sure. When she loves somebody, she cannot give them enough. She cannot do enough for them. She cannot give them enough presents. And that's what God's like. He's like, because sometimes I have felt so unloved, so unwanted, so worthless, such a horrible person. And then God shows me, no, 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 no. You are so wrong. Look at what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to show you how much this person loves you and how much this person loves you. And oh my goodness, I've had so much love lately. I just feel like I'm floating in a river of it. And I'm just bobbing up and down. Just feeling so good. I really am. Princess Di came, up to my other house, and we went shopping together the other day. And she is so adorable. She wanted to go to Be So In, which is where her machines come from. She has a big quilting machine from there. I didn't tell you what day this is, did I? It is Sunday, September 4th, 2016. But we went to Be So In, and it was Labor Day, so they were having this big sale. And so she wanted to buy a bunch of stuff there. And I don't even know what she got. I wasn't paying any attention. I know we drug out bags of stuff for her, whatever she got. But I'll show you what I got. 30% off. I have never tried this Floriani Stitch and Wash Fusible. It's not really what I wanted. I wanted the one that, I think it's called Wash and Gone. But evidently I decided I liked the most popular one because it was all gone. So I thought I'd get this and try it for my embroidery. So I got that there, and I think that's actually the only thing. I started to buy 300 spools of thread. I know. They had this thread, and I don't know, it's like going to the ice cream store or something. Thread and fabric are just so enticing to me. And it's like, duh, we know that. That's why we put this in front of your face so you can see it. They had these giant boxes. Each one had 100 spools of thread in it, arranged, by all the blues together, all the turquoises, all the pinks, all the reds, all the golds, all the greens. And the box had 100 of them. And each box was usually $5.99. And they had three different ones? I think it was 3 different ones. So 3 different boxes, 100 each, and each one had 100 different colors. And they were half price. Well, you know how half price is. Come, little girl. Come, come, come. And so I saw it like across the room, and I'm like, a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Lucky for me, I finally got to the boxes, and I was lifting them up and looking at them and seeing if the different boxes had the same colors or they were all 300 different colors. But I couldn't touch the thread, and I couldn't take the thread out, and I couldn't see it. And so because of that, I put the box back, and I decided that I wasn't going to get it. But I almost bought $900 worth of thread. I look over there at the wall, and I'm like, well, I guess I could start hanging it from the ceiling like Christmas ornaments, on little strings. Because there's no more room in here for another spool of thread. So what else did I get? I didn't get anything else there. Pardon my voice. Let me get a drink. The more I talk, the more I sound like Minnie Mouse. Jerry went with me the next day after Di left. he went with me to get the fabric that I wanted to make my new bedspread out of, because you know we have the new bed and I can't order a bedspread anywhere on the planet that's big enough for our bed. I want a bedspread that goes all the way down to the carpet on all the sides, you know, and wraps up over the pillows like old-fashioned. So he went with me to Joann's and he helped me pick the fabric. So while I was there, I found a gift for my sweet, sweet daughter, granddaughter-in-law, Lauren. And I found this fun book. There's this girl on the internet. I actually met her on Facebook today and we messaged each other several times. Her name's Tracy. And she's the one that does Whirls and Swirls quilting. And she has 300 long-arm freehand quilting videos online. Whirls and Swirls quilting, if you don't know about her. And they're wonderful. She's excellent. She's the best I've seen. She's just excellent. She never gets stuck. She never gets caught in a corner. She just keeps on going. So I decided I needed to have one of these books. It says, "Don't let anyone dull your sparkle." How cute is that? And so I'm going to sit in my bed. I already sit in my bed every night and do Whirls and Swirls quilting. So I've decided now I can have a new book and I can put the date and I can just put all kinds of new designs in my new book. So that was one of my purchases. Then another purchase I got, and I'll show you guys this. I use this for jewelry making. It's called E6000. Well, when you get this great big fat tube, the end of it, see the end of the lid just busted? It's cracked in half and the glue comes out and it's all over it and it's coming out the other end. I found this kind of E6000 in the 4 little tubes. So I thought that would be much neater. And then if I messed up one tube, I'd still have 3 brand new ones. And this one's ready for the trash. It's so glued together, I don't think I can even get the lid off anymore. So I got that at Joann's. What else did I get? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Princess Di and I, of course, I had to take Princess Di to Oklahoma Quilt Works because she's never been there. And oh, we had the best time. And it was my birthday, August the 4th. And that quilt shop, I went there 20 years ago. And that's where I took my very first quilting lessons with Nancy Barrett. This quilt, actually, right here. Very first quilt I ever made. And I took the class there at Oklahoma Quilt Works. And so I wanted to take Di there. Oh, and she just went nuts. She had so much fun. But let me show you what I got there. Di, as you know, remember, watch the last video that I made or the one before it, and I show you the quilt that Di made for the little boy for a single bed for charity, that darling quilt. Well, evidently there's lots of homeless little boys, orphans that don't have parents and they're taken care of by the state, and they come there with their diaper and that's about it. And Di said that the little girls always get things, people always make things for the little girls, but nobody makes things for the little boys. I said, oh my God, I love little boys, my Boo Bear's a little boy. So I decided I'm gonna make quilts for the little boys. And so look what I got. In fact, I told her, she hadn't thought of this. I said, you know, they make panels. And I said, pardon me, I cut my bangs and I think they're all over my face. I said, you can buy panels. And I said, I could just put them on the long arm and just quilt, 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 and then take it and just chop it and make like 4 quilts out of one. And I said, I'm going to do that. I said, I'm going to put them on my long arm and quilt them. Then I'm going to send them to you and you can bind them. She said, that is a deal. So look what I found. They're so cute. I don't know if I should pre-wash them or not, but look at this. Let me see, how does it go? It goes like this. See? How fun! How many quilts can I make out of this? For little boys. Oh, it would be so fun to do it custom. But no, Joy, you're not going to do that. I'll do an all over on it. So that was one of the panels to do little boys. Now this is another one. This isn't really a panel, this is just a print. But I can quilt this, put some borders on it, and quilt it, and I can make a couple quilts for little boys out of this. And oh, I haven't even gotten to the best part of this story, you guys. Ooh, wait till you hear the best part of this story. Okay, well here's the next one. So I think I can get 2 out of this one. Only this one, I'll have to put the borders around and quilt each one of those separate. So that's another 2. And so that's the only 2 I bought for the little boys, but I am going to do a lot more of that. I'm wondering if I could do a non-profit business of some sort that way. I'll have to ask my super professional friend Jolene. And then, you know, when I go in a quilt shop, I'm always looking for something to make a new blouse out of. And, you know, I don't have that much fabric. That was a joke. But anyway, I couldn't resist this for a new blouse. I love it. I've got to make a new blouse out of this. It is so cute. Let me see if I can, oh, that's inside out and backwards. No joy. Let me show you. It's really cute. It's called Phases of the Moon or something, huh? How cute is that? What do you think? I love it. I just love it. And you know, why don't they put mirrors in quilt shops? I do not know. No mirrors in there at all. But with this new Marco Polo, Di just stood in front of me. I held it up like this on me. And then she Marco Polo'd me. And then I could look at the Marco Polo and see if I liked it or not. So I like this one. And this one. This one, I went, I don't know. But then she Marco Polo'd it on me. Tell me what you think. I fell in love with it. I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to make the cutest top. Oh. But I didn't know for sure until I did like this. And then I had Di do Marco Polo. See? And I'm looking at the camera, but I'm far away and I can't really tell what you guys can see. But I know this fabric's up on me, so I hope it looks good. So that's another blouse. Oh, this goofy hair from my bangs all over my face. And then this was the last one. This one could be a border for the trucks and the construction equipment, or it's going to be a blouse for me. We'll see. But I really do like this too. People tell me all the time I look good in red. But if you guys go to the store, somebody was asking me the other day. She said, her name's Cheryl, she said, I'm a new quilter. No, she said, I'm a new seamstress and I want to start sewing, and she bought Sure Fit Designs. And she said, how do you know if a fabric is drapey? All right, I'm showing you. How do you know the fabric, what the heck it is and what it's going to be like? Number one, don't be buying hard to sew fabrics when you're a new seam. Don't buy silk, don't buy rayon, don't buy that slinky polyester. Buy cotton, buy knits. Buy something stable to sew with. But if you want to know how it's going to be, is it going to be drapey, is it going to be stiff, do this. Pull 3 or 4 yards off the bolt. Just pick the bolt up, pull it off, and wrap it around yourself. Think, okay, what's it going to be like? Take some of it and go like this in your hands. Roll it up in a ball and squeeze it. And then look at it and say, you know, does that really wrinkle, or do the wrinkles fall out of it? If you want to make a skirt, gather some up, hold it around your side. You know, look, see how it hangs. If you want something drapey, I would start out with knit for drapey, because cottons aren't going to drape that much, and I like to sew with 100% cottons. Everything I've just shown you, 100% cotton from a quilt shop. So, that's what I got. Did I get anything else? No, I don't think so. I think that was my entire shopping spree. But look what else I found. Oh, by the way, this weekend, oh, I'm probably not going to get this uploaded until tonight. It'll take all night to upload this and won't be up till tomorrow. But if it's still tomorrow, if it's still September 5, 2016, Craftsy has all their classes 50% off. And this is one of them I just thought was so cute, because I'm going to do these quilts for charity for these little boys. Look at these monsters. Can you see? Are those cute or what? So I bought this class just to get the patterns, because I didn't want to just, you know, take them after the lady made the class and put her time and effort to it and everything. So I paid for it. I didn't need this class. I know how to do this without the class. But I just thought these were, it's like my owls. See? It's like my owls, only it's the monsters for the little boys. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to make them. So now I have to tell you the good news. I went downstairs at lunch. And I've been thinking, ever since I bought my first long arm in 2006, I never thought I wanted a computer, because I didn't want my quilts to be done by a computer. I wanted them to be done by me. But now I have this new super famous quilter friend named Jolene, and she has 2 long arms, she has 2 computers, and she does the most fabulous work. And I was thinking, well, you know what? I could really mass produce these quilts for these orphans, or these little homeless boys, and what do you call them, wards of the state. I could make so many of them if I could just turn the computer on and just have it do row after row after row after row of a pantograph. I could do yards of, like that first fabric that I showed you, could do yards of it. And have the computer just quilt, 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 take it off, chop it up, send it to dye, put borders on it, and we could just mass produce those things. Well, mass produce, you know, a dozen a month. But I just, oh, it just makes you feel so good to do something for the Lord, and that would make me so happy. So I just thought, oh well, I'm going to go down and tell Jerry I want to buy a new long arm and a new computer. Expected his head to blow off and steam to come out his ears. What do you want that for, Joy? That's ridiculous. You just got that new one 2 years ago. So I told him about the boys and how I wanted to do the quilts and everything. And he said, I'll tell you what. He said, if you'll let me sell your boat. You know, he just bought that new fishing boat. Well, we still have our old boat, which we call my boat now, because his is a fishing boat. Mine was just a boat. Mine was a big deck boat and had the bathroom in it and had the little sink in it and had the table in it and had all the things girls like. So we call that my boat, and it's very nice. But he said nobody's ever going to come here anymore. He said our family isn't coming here, the kids aren't coming here, nobody cares to come hang out with us anymore. They got their own stuff, they're all grown up. So he said, let's sell that boat and you can use that money. Trade this one in or sell it, and then I can use the money from that plus the boat and get a computerized new long arm machine. Or just get the computer for this machine, but I'm going to get a new table and rails, and oh, I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know what's going to happen next. A miracle's going to happen. My wildest dream is going to come true or something. Oh my goodness. All right, I've talked too long. I've got to let you go. But hey, I'll be back soon. I'm fixing to make a present for a very special person, so I've got to go.